Hello and welcome back. So we start off at the apartments like always. Over the next few days I spent days opening up 𝚀𝚒𝚒𝚘𝚗𝚒𝚑 and late night drives with Owl. But there was one day that I decided to help Willie decorate his house. So let's pop over there. So we'd come over to Willie's apartment, that's Willie, to help decorate. While here, I was just texting Owl because Willie decided that he wanted to go swimming. So I had asked Owl, because he knows everything, if there was any public pools around here, to which there weren't, but he remembered that he has a pool at his house. So we had gone back to Owl's house to go and have a swim in his pool. Let's go! So, quickly, just rewinding. When we was also at Willie's house, after relaying the information back on the fact of Owl letting us come to his house, Willie asked if anything was happening between me and Owl, to which I replied, no, I don't think so. So we'd ended up coming here. Willie had a swim, but then Owl remembered that he had an office that had a deeper pool. So, guess where we're off to next? Owl's house. Well, Owl's office. Let's go. So, then we came to Owl's office. While here, I decided that I would tell Owl what Willie had said, to which Owl replied, maybe we should date. So, the joke was that me and Owl was dating and we was going to adopt Willie as our adopted son. How crazy time can be. So, he then said that he technically has a boat that we could go on and go on some mini adventures on the boat. So, let's go to the Marines where the boats shall be. So, we'd come down to the boats. I then tried to get on the boat. Unfortunately, nearly drowned, had to go to the hospital because, if you remember, I can't swim. We then got on the boat, went to a cave. It was a really beautiful cave. We then went to 𝚀𝚒𝚒𝚒𝚗𝚒 Labs Research, had a nosy around. As we was then coming back, we accidentally went off a cliff, back into the water. I then drowned again. So, we had gone to 𝚀𝚒𝚒𝚒 Labs and Research, had a nosy around, got the car back, and on the way back, we'd accidentally drove off a cliff and into the water. And yet again, I nearly drowned. So I had to go back to the hospital to get patched up, to get looked after. So, we had come back to my little apartment and got some sleep. So, that's it for today's adventures, and I will see you tomorrow for another one. Mwah, XO, Ellie.